Why is his mom here and Hugh Jackman? And why do I feel like threatened somehow when I listen to this script? Take a listen.
Have you ever wondered how a seemingly harmless movie premiere or casual offset conversation could ignite a full-blown Hollywood firestorm?
It's not every day a guy gets to interview the love interest of his best friend's wife, and the guy trying to replace Ryan as a husband and me as his best mate.
What started as whispers about "it ends with us" has spiraled into a scandal so massive that it's now pulling in major stars, triggering jaw-dropping depositions, and exposing insider secrets that no one saw coming.
You know, me and Hugh are going to be on the set promoting your film, making fun of you. I really want you guys to think about how insane that is.
Hugh Jackman has suddenly found himself entangled in the chaos surrounding Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. And the real question is, how deep does this go?
Ryan Reynolds, then Taylor Swift, then Anna Kendrick, unbeknownst to her, reluctantly got dragged into this thing. And then now, by the way, we have Wolverine. Yes, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman.
But this isn't just about celebrity gossip. We're diving into shocking claims of bribery, behind-the-scenes meltdowns, hidden jabs in blockbuster films, and the looming threat of even more A-listers getting dragged into the legal crossfire.
He literally tells Ryan he wants to be friends with you. And I can just see Ryan sitting there like, yes, this is exactly what I want, a puppy to kick in the mouth. And you'll do what I say.
If you thought this was just another petty Hollywood dispute, think again. Why is Hugh Jackman being pulled into the madness? How does he fit into the swirling allegations of a so-called bribe by Blake Lively?
Baldoni's legal team going on. Baldoni's legal team is doing everything they need to do to get a full scope of Ryan Reynolds' conduct during the time that It Ends With Us was filmed.
And what does Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Wolverine cross-promotion have to do with throwing serious shade at Justin Baldoni's expense? Some fans are already saying that depositions could force Hugh to spill details about private conversations, while others wonder if he might just be a bystander stuck in the worst place at the worst time.
As Ryan's good friend, who starred in the film and was with Blake and Ryan many times in private during that time, oh snap. He's in trouble.
But here's the kicker. That's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the shocking revelations we've got lined up today. If you thought you knew this scandal, buckle in, because we're bringing you an insider's perspective that might just change everything you've heard so far.
Judge concluded that no one would have to sit for depositions because Blake Lively's lawyer said that they may add more parties to the case.
Keep watching, because what we're about to reveal could redefine how we see Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, It Ends With Us, and yes, even the beloved Hugh Jackman. From rumored meltdown files to the bizarre cameo jabs in Deadpool and Wolverine, these next few segments are going to take you on a wild, unpredictable ride through a scandal bigger than any fan ever imagined.
But the concern, I feel, is that this could ruin their relationship, their friendship. Right? He's getting pulled into this drama, then suddenly he has to take one side or the other, and that could be a bad thing.
And if you think this fiasco couldn't possibly get any more dramatic, wait until you hear about the final segment, where the future fallout for everyone involved gets downright terrifying. The word bribe sends chills down anyone's spine, but apparently rumors have circulated that Blake tried to influence judges or industry insiders to tilt the lawsuit in her favor.
He said that there may be some more parties to the case, and the judge asked more questions about that.
Keep in mind, this is all alleged, and no firm evidence has been released to the public. But the chatter alone is fueling an inferno of speculation. Behind closed doors, some say hush money offers or friendly favors were whispered about to ensure Blake and Ryan came out squeaky clean in the swirling claims of harassment and a toxic set environment.
That's called fraud. When you pretend you want to do the one thing and you'll do the thing they're hiring you for, but all along you have secret plans to do something very, very different that's above your pay grade.
One rumor suggests secret correspondences, emails, or text messages that might link Lively's team to questionable negotiations. Whether these receipts truly exist or are just tall tales has yet to be proven. But the fact that this rumor gained traction at all is proof of how massive and messy this entire scandal has become.
But it's all going to be based on evidence. It's not going to be just a lawsuit.
Now, fans and pop culture observers alike are frantically checking the latest gossip columns, waiting to see if any bombshell proof surfaces. Some believe the hush money rumor is a vicious invention by critics aiming to tear Blake down, while others are convinced it's the logical explanation for the sudden hush 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 behind certain legal proceedings.
He's used his power and influence to not only help Blake Lively take over this movie, but, he's used it to make fun of Justin Baldoni.
One thing's for sure, Whether you believe it or not, the idea that an A-list Hollywood actress might attempt backdoor deals to swing a legal dispute is enough to make headlines explode. But if you thought these bribery allegations were the craziest part, brace yourself. The next reveal is where we really dig into the star power that could push this scandal from tabloid fodder into an actual court meltdown.
In his counter-complaint, he alleged that Blake Lively used her A-list orbit to bully him into just taking over Wayfarer Studios' project.
Hugh Jackman is known for his charismatic roles and squeaky clean reputation. But reportedly, his close friendship with Ryan Reynolds, and by extension, frequent run-ins with Blake Lively, places him smack in the middle of depositions that could determine the entire outcome of this scandal.
She was mad at Hugh Jackman because of something that Hugh Jackman said to him when he was married to or engaged to Scarlett Johansson.
Sources claiming insider knowledge suggest that Baldoni's legal team wants to speak with Hugh under oath, searching for any crucial details about the alleged harassment, bribery attempts, or behind-the-scenes intimidation tactics. Why is Hugh so important? Allegedly, he was present during multiple private hangouts, promotional events, and even behind closed-doors discussions where Ryan and Blake may have vented frustrations or strategized. Whether he's merely a witness who saw nothing or a confidant who heard everything remains to be seen. But rumor has it that the intimate nature of these gatherings means Hugh's testimony could expose how deeply involved Ryan really was in fueling media narratives or planning hush-hush deals.
You know, me and Hugh are going to be on the set promoting your film, making fun of you. I really want you guys to think about how insane that is.
Imagine the shockwaves if someone like Hugh Jackman suddenly provided testimony that contradicted Blake and Ryan's official stance, or if he revealed a conversation that hints at far more serious manipulations. Conversely, maybe Hugh's depositions will help clear them of wrongdoing, making Baldoni's claims look flimsy. The tension and unpredictability here can't be overstated. The nice guy persona that both Ryan and Hugh project on social media might clash with any reality of behind-the-scenes power moves.
Called herself Khaleesi and said Ryan Reynolds and we believe Taylor Swift were her dragons.
But let's not forget, we're only in the second reveal, and we've got 5 more to go. The next section is about alleged meltdowns and paparazzi sightings that add yet another shocking layer to the story. So if you're hooked now, just wait, because you won't believe what's supposedly been happening on set and off. When It Ends With Us was gearing up, everyone expected a tender romantic drama. Instead, rumors claim the set devolved into tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. Insider talk suggests occasional raised voices, pointed accusations, and entire production days overshadowed by arguments about creative control.
Okay, I'll be the star, but what I secretly want to do is direct it and edit it and produce it. I want all the roles for me and only me. I want full control because I am a controlling bully.
The friction, some say, began when Blake Lively wanted more input, possibly rewriting certain scenes, or pushing for a drastically different final cut than what Baldoni had in mind. But the real meltdown moments may have spilled into public view. Paparazzi shots from mid-production show tense expressions between cast and crew, prompting fans to speculate about whether that was just a bad day or evidence of a bigger meltdown. One unconfirmed rumor points to an alleged late-night confrontation in a VIP trailer, where shouting could be heard across the studio lot.
Wanted to get the camel's nose under the tent as an actress and then take over the entire production.
Did Ryan Reynolds step in, trying to quell the storm? Did Justin Baldoni bark back? Nobody outside that trailer knows for certain, but some crew members anonymously hint at a blow-up that left the entire set shaken. Even more intriguing is the possibility that Hugh Jackman witnessed a portion of these dust-ups. If that is true, it might explain why he's considered such a crucial player in depositions.
Will be deposed if this goes to trial, the insider said. There's no way that he cannot. That's insane.
Think about it. If Hugh observed any meltdown behind the scenes and saw if someone was truly instigating or if manipulative tactics were at play, his testimony could tip the scales dramatically. And guess what? If you believe that meltdown drama is out of control, the next reveal ties it all together with a suspicious cross-promo in Deadpool and Wolverine that some people think is no coincidence at all. If you thought cryptic celebrity drama was over, think again. This next twist is downright surreal. Shortly after It Ends With Us wrapped principal photography, Ryan Reynolds was deep into filming Deadpool and Wolverine with Hugh Jackman. Fans of both franchises were already hyped about the comedic potential of this unstoppable duo. But rumor has it that hidden within Deadpool and Wolverine was more than just comedic antics. Some believe it contained sneaky references to Baldoni, mocking him or painting him as incompetent.
And I guess you've already met Mary Poppins, aka Dogpool. Careful where you put your hand. She's 90% G-spot and she'll let you know it. You let this little flirt out of your sight for 1 second and she starts shopping for a new papa. If you can't be a responsible pet owner, then maybe you don't deserve this little unicorn. Guilty on all charges, Your Honor. It shan't happen again.
According to Baldoni's legal team, the cameo character, Nice Pool, who sports a man bun and spouts lines about social activism, is basically a comedic jab at Justin's real-life persona. Observers cite Justin's known philanthropic side and past man bun hairstyle as suspiciously parallel to Nice Pool's traits.
Who are you? Oh, I'm Deadpool. And I guess you're Deadpool too. But in here, everybody calls me Nice Pool. Oh my goodness, wait till you see Lady Pool. She is gorgeous. She just had a baby too, and can't even tell. I don't think you're supposed to say that. That's okay. I identify as a feminist. Right.
Ryan, typically known for self-aware humor, might have snuck in references to the It Ends With Us fiasco, cloaked under comedic quips so only devoted fans would see the digs. Hugh Jackman's potential knowledge of these subtextual jabs is crucial. Did Hugh know Ryan was slyly throwing shade at Baldoni? Or was Hugh in the dark, simply playing along with the comedic bits? If the humor was indeed aimed at humiliating Baldoni or deflecting from harassment accusations, it could strengthen the case that Blake and Ryan orchestrated a media smear.
What I make of that is that if your wife is you don't make fun of Justin Baldoni. You don't make fun of the situation. You take it very seriously.
Remember, none of this is confirmed, but the swirling speculation is enough to keep fans analyzing every snippet of Deadpool and Wolverine footage for more Easter eggs. But here's where it gets even more intense. We're about to talk about how Blake Lively's rumored threat tactics have apparently played out in the past, and how that might connect directly to hush money talk and a cycle of blame shifting. If you've made it this far, don't even think about leaving, because the next part might be the biggest aha moment yet about how these allegations even came to be. We've all seen Blake Lively grace red carpets with elegance and star in beloved films, but behind that polished exterior, rumor has it that Blake has repeatedly used a powerful legal machine to stifle negative coverage or shift blame onto others.
She is accused of having turned the whole cast of It Ends With Us against Justin. By the time they premiered the movie, Ryan Reynolds had unfollowed him on Insta, so had Blake.
Skeptics of this narrative say it's normal for celebrities to protect their public image, especially in an industry rife with gossip and sensationalism. However, there are stories that can't be ignored.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
It made me want to quit my job. I felt really horrible afterwards.
The Gawker incident. Years ago, Gawker reported that Blake had posted content praising the aesthetic of pre-Civil War Southern culture. This was controversial, to say the least. According to multiple accounts, Blake's lawyers swiftly demanded the story be taken down, claiming it misrepresented her. Critics argued that Gawker's coverage wasn't a misrepresentation, but an accurate, albeit harsh, analysis. Threatening letters. Several sources claim that whenever negative press about Lively or Reynolds appears, Blake's team has been quick to fire off strongly worded cease and desist demands threatening lawsuits. Some see this as an overreaction, while others see it as typical damage control in a cutthroat industry. These historical examples, if true, show a pattern: deflect blame, silence critics, or threaten legal action to keep negative stories under wraps. Fast forward to the present scenario, and it's not hard to imagine how these same alleged tactics could bubble up again, especially if Blake and Ryan genuinely believed they were under a smear campaign by Baldoni. But did that escalate into attempted bribery? Did it escalate into burying meltdown evidence or controlling the narrative via behind-the-scenes deals? Here's what we know. The lawsuits are real. The depositions are real. And whether or not all these rumored intimidation strategies actually took place, fans are pointing to the past as a blueprint for what's happening now. It suggests that the Blake Lively brand has a tried and true protocol for any scandal. Threaten, deflect, and find a scapegoat. But if you think we've reached the end, not even close. The next section spills the tea on how a giant celebrity web might be about to unravel, potentially ensnaring more of Hollywood's A-list in depositions or behind-the-scenes drama. If you've been following the scandal, you've probably heard Taylor Swift's name pop up. She's a close friend of Blake Lively, allegedly so close that she might hold text messages or knowledge about the behind-the-scenes fiasco. In a bombshell twist, sources close to Baldoni's team speculate that Taylor herself could be subpoenaed if there's reason to believe she's got relevant conversations or inside scoop.
Called herself Khaleesi and said Ryan Reynolds and we believe Taylor Swift were her dragons, and she's got the best dragons because they'll fight on behalf of her friend.
For instance, did Blake ever vent about rumored bribery or meltdown drama to her bestie? It's possible, and if so, the courts might force that to come out. Then there's Anna Kendrick, rumored to have shared the screen with Blake before, and a fixture in certain Hollywood circles. Could Anna's name be tossed into a potential deposition list? Some sources claim she was present at a couple of social gatherings where tensions between Blake, Ryan, and Baldoni escalated.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
What are you talking about?
While it's purely speculation right now, the fact remains. This lawsuit is so large, nearly any celebrity friend or co-worker who had direct contact with Lively and Reynolds during the It Ends With Us fiasco may wind up being questioned. As more stars get dragged into depositions, the risk of damning text messages, private DMs, or phone call transcripts surfacing skyrockets. Even if these A-listers weren't deeply involved, the entire process of depositions could reveal the shocking lengths some might go to protect themselves, or the disturbing truths of how they actually behave when the cameras aren't rolling. But guess what? We're still not done. The final segment is about the truly unpredictable fallout that could reshape Hollywood alliances, hamper careers, and put friendships to the test. If you want to see how this might end, and whether the scandal could spiral even further, keep watching. Even the most casual fans can sense the severity of these lawsuits. Depositions alone might lead to more horrifying allegations, or even exonerate some parties. Think of it as a massive domino effect. If Hugh Jackman's words under oath prove damaging to Blake and Ryan, that could lead studios to quietly sideline future projects. Alternatively, if Hugh's statements support Blake and Ryan's claims, it might crush Baldoni's entire defamation countersuit, drastically altering his professional relationships and credibility in Hollywood. Rumors are swirling that certain film studios are waiting for the outcome before finalizing deals with Lively or Baldoni. Others whisper that Ryan Reynolds, though not the initial target of the harassment claims, may face image damage if depositions reveal he played a heavy hand in fueling a negative PR campaign. The scariest part for everyone involved is that lawsuits often unearth everything: private emails, text messages, voicemails, you name it. And in an era where reputations can crumble overnight, no one wants their dirty laundry aired. But here's the kicker. We might only be in the early chapters of a saga that ends with career meltdown, tarnished friendships, and an even bigger wave of public skepticism. Could more celebrities be dragged in? Could this escalate into a swirl of new lawsuits or countersuits? Many say yes, and the drama is far from over. There's even speculation that if any hush money attempts are proven, criminal investigations could loom on the horizon, though that's a long shot and purely rumor at this point. So, to sum it all up, bribery. Rumors are swirling around Blake Lively, raising eyebrows about alleged hush money deals. Hugh Jackman stands at the center of crucial depositions, poised to reveal hidden truths or break the scandal wide open. On set, meltdowns supposedly overshadowed It Ends With Us, while paparazzi photos hint that tensions ran dangerously high. Deadpool and Wolverine cross promo might contain savage jabs at Justin Baldoni. Blake's history of threat tactics suggest she's not afraid to unleash legal might to protect her image. Taylor Swift, Anna Kendrick, and others could be subpoenaed, showing this fiasco's reach extends far beyond the original cast. Future fallout could shatter careers, sever friendships, and possibly reveal far more secrets than any of us can imagine. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Could this scandal trigger a full-blown Hollywood meltdown, or will it fizzle out as just another round of celebrity squabbling? Do you think there's any truth to the hush money allegations, or is it all just rumor mill exaggeration? Drop your thoughts below. We want to hear your theories. If you're hungry for more drama and intrigue, we've got another deep dive ready for you. An expose on rumored celebrity feuds that might intersect with this very scandal. Click on our channel's next video to keep the rumor train going. And don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss the next bombshell. If you thought this was intense, believe me, the next story is going to blow your mind even more. Thanks for sticking with us through every twist and turn. Remember, everything here is based on alleged reports and rumors, so let's keep the conversation thoughtful and speculative. Stay curious, stay critical, and, as always, stay ready for the next twist in Hollywood's wildest ride.